Loading a single JavaScript file using the jQuery.getScript method is pretty simple. But what if you need to load multiple JavaScript files asynchronously, and then you need to reliably act upon the successful completion of all of those scripts? Well, in this example, that's what we're doing. So first, let's just see it work, and then we'll break it apart and see how we did it. So when I click this button, I get 3 Ajax spinners. And one by one, my 3 JavaScript files load, and then I get a green box that says all scripts have loaded. So let's just look at the 3 JavaScript files. All they do is simply find a particular element and inject a paragraph that says script 1 has loaded, script 2 has loaded, and script 3 has loaded. So the scripts just simply announce their presence on the page. That's it. But you notice that when the third and final script is loaded, there's an additional green box that says all scripts have loaded. So, and the scripts kind of coming out of order. The third one comes, and the first one comes, and the second one comes, so they're not really in order. I don't care what order they come in. What I care about is when I know that all 3 have successfully loaded. Then I want to show this green box. So the way we do that is we first create 3 objects that represent the asynchronous loading of a script. These are promises. So the jQuery.getScript method returns a promise. So these variables, script 1, script 2, and script 3, when we assign them to the getScript or the successful execution of the getScript method, they return a promise. And then we use the jQuery when method to determine when all 3 promises are done. So the jQuery when method understands a jQuery promise. It knows what it is, it knows how to monitor it, and it knows when it has successfully completed. So we create these 3 variables, and each one is the execution of the getScript method. It's just that each one points to a different JavaScript file. And then we're saying jQuery when all 3 promises are done, and we pass a callback. So basically, we want this function to execute once all 3 asynchronous script loadings have completed. And when it is done, we look for the element with the ID of done, which is right here, and then we just simply inject a paragraph that says all scripts have loaded. And as a result, we get 3 Ajax spinners, the scripts come in out of order asynchronously, and then when the third and final one is done, we get that green box that says all scripts have loaded. And we do that because we create 3 variables that are promises that represent an execution of the jQuery getScript method, and then we pass all 3 variables comma separated to the jQuery when method. So we're saying when all 3 promises are done, execute this callback that we pass to the done method, and in that callback we just show a message in the DOM that says all 3 scripts have loaded, and that allows us to reliably, every time, we know that we can reliably count on knowing when all 3 asynchronous script loads have completed successfully, and only when all of them have completed do we act upon it. And in this case, we create a green box that says all scripts have loaded. You could do anything you like, but it's the ability to reliably know that multiple asynchronous script loads have completed that's quite powerful. And it's a combination of using the jQuery getScript method and using the jQuery when method to load up those asynchronous script calls and then act upon the successful completion of them and execute whatever code you need.